doing?
Thought this was the beauty one.
Oh, it is.
Okay, I just took it up my list.
Supposed to get ready before.
You're supposed to get ready before the show.
Is it good?
It's
this
fabulous.
is hooker watermelon.
Oh gosh, you can't say that on TV,
Can't
can
say
you?
hooker?
What's it? Hooker?
Hooker
Yeah, let me
watermelon?
see.
Hooker.
It's actually runway
Runway
coral.
Runway coral.
I just thought hooker watermelon was cuter.
That's great. We are going to talk about all sorts of great things on the show today. All things beauty.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Stay tuned. Welcome this week to The Naked Doctor. I'm Dr. Tammy.
I'm Lauren.
And I'm Allie.
We have a great show for you today. We're just going to do some fun stuff, and we're going to talk about all things beauty.
I can't wait. It's
Yes.
my favorite topic.
Oh, yes. You know,
You're beautiful.
No,
Yeah.
I'm a product junkie. So
yeah, we're all product junkies. So we're going to share some of our secrets. Actually, I have this little grab bag here, and I'm just going to, in no particular order, share all sorts
is this
of things.
Felix's bag of tricks?
It is Felix's.
Old reference.
Yeah, I guess
you
you
know
had to
who
be in our
Felix is?
generation.
No.
Felix the cat.
He was a little cat. And
Oh,
he
okay.
had all
I do know.
these little
Okay, I know
tricks.
Felix the cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just haven't watched his show. You know,
Yeah.
it's like Tom and Jerry. Yeah, that was my jam. Felix's.
Tom and Jerry was your jam?
That was my jam.
No.
Yes.
That was old when I was a child.
Oh, I'm just saying it was my jam.
Okay.
SpongeBob. That's
SpongeBob.
my jam too.
I have
SpongeBob.
never seen a SpongeBob. But anyway,
Never?
back to beauty.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Well, Lauren's a whole lot younger than we are, so that we just,
Actually,
you know,
I've
the
just been
generation.
using a lot of good beauty products for the last 40
She's actually
years.
50 years old, and she looks really great.
Because that's really the trick. It's not telling people that you're younger. It's saying, you
I'm
know,
55 years
I'm
old.
55 years old. Don't I look amazing?
Yeah.
Well, add a few years because
Yeah.
then you'll, dang, she looks good.
We did the anti-aging show, and we had your daughter.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
so
Oh,
funny.
that
It
was
was
so
kind of
cute.
a trick. So if you've missed any of our shows, you can go back on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of the YouTube channel now?
It's
under
well,
Dr.
it's
Is
under
it
Dr.
Naked Doctor?
Dr.
Well,
Tammy.
it's under Dr. Tammy Tucker.
Okay, all right. So you can go back and watch those shows because there's some funny ones and some.
And,
some good
and our
stuff there.
Facebook as well,
Yeah.
on the Naked
Yeah.
Doctor Show page. I post them on there as well, so
Yeah.
they're so cute.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They really are cute.
You know,
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you have? What's number one for you?
Well, we're gonna take a little break here in just a minute, and then we're
Okay.
gonna go through the bag of tricks. But you know, I think it's so important to look at beauty from the inside out, and it's not just the superficial looking good. It's about
That's my
feeling
tip.
good, acting good. You know, and everybody knows those people that look good, but then you get to know them, and you're
They
like,
open their mouth and you're like,
Yeah.
not so much.
yeah, it really is kind of a
That's-
spiritual thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was one of
Definitely.
my biggest tips that really and truly I've practiced this is work as much on the inside as you do on the outside. You know?
And smile. You know,
Oh, yeah.
people always look prettier when they just smile. So
it's
that's
true.
like the number one tip of the day. You know, even if you're not feeling it, or you're sad, or you're not,
You don't like your
best
teeth.
day,
Well, and
What
forcing
if you
a
don't like
smile
your teeth?
forcing a smile will actually make you feel that. You actually can't smile for long enough and not feel that energy. It's interesting. Like,
It is.
If you're mad, smile sometime and be like, okay, I'm good.
yeah.
But not in that lascivious kind of snarly kind
Not-
of
Oh, it has
That's
to
not
be
a smile.
authentic. It's not a smile. It has to be genuine.
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 You know, I did, and I know we're running out of time, but I had Invisalign last year, and then people were like, "Your teeth were perfect." They really were, but I just had a couple things I wanted
Yeah.
to tweak, and it was really painless. And I was looking at some of this stuff on the show, and I was grinning largely, and I feel like that that
awesome.
confidence is there from me.
Wish
So I did
I'd known
invest in
that
the
when I
teeth.
got my braces. I had them as an adult, and I had these big honking, the rubber
But I
bands.
bet
and
you were
everything.
adorable
I
anyway.
love I
Oh,
think braces. I love the way
gosh.
braces look on people. I used to have
You do?
I used to
I
crush
wanted
on
them.
braces. Oh, me too.
I I was like,
cool.
my parents couldn't
Braces.
afford it. Yeah, I was like, I want braces. All the other kids have
I
them.
know. Instead, I had a cavity. My mother had the tooth pulled. Yeah, she's not in our zip code, so she's not watching this.
You can say that. Darn it.
What's her name? I'm sending it.
Just
Good job.
don't let our YouTube channel out. All right, we got to be over time right now. We'll be right back in just a minute with the Naked Doctor Show. Hi, welcome back to the Naked Doctor. I'm Dr. Tammy.
I'm Lauren.
Allie.
We have a great little fun bag of tricks here. We promised that we would go through the bag and show you some of our beauty tricks. And we said our first and foremost beauty trick is just to smile, because people always just look prettier when they smile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Inside out, be kind. What else? Just, work from the inside out. If your hormones aren't balanced,
You're not smiling. You're snarling.
yeah, you're not smiling, you're snarling. If you're not sleeping well, you're going to have bags under your eyes. So hormones are probably the first one. And I'm cheating a little bit here, but here's my hormones. And these are bioidentical, all natural, and they're little troches that go under my tongue. So without these, I'm going to age faster. My skin's going to wrinkle. I'm not going to feel good, so I'm not going to be smiling.
Right.
So that's really important. So from the inside out, get your lab testing done, see what your levels are, make sure everything's good and healthy.
Can't underscore that enough.
Yeah. And I actually got my books here on hormones and bioidentical hormones. If they go to the website, they actually get a free copy of ebook, right? Yeah. So go to
I didn't know that.
healingartcenters.com. And you can get a free copy of this, which is cool. And then we have the pink and the blue, which actually they're not, it's pink and black for the guys. Because testosterone is very powerful for men, for beauty and their skin and all sorts of things. And women need testosterone too. We did the testosterone show last week, so that was good.
Libido.
And from the end, let's just say with the inside out, the metabolic support that we have private labeled has all sorts of good things like fish oil and vitamin D and all sorts of things that help with your metabolism and stuff. So help maintain a healthy weight and all that stuff too.
I love that you have this put together, and you can get this from us in the office. That is all together in one packet, and I don't have to have tons of bottles. I can just,
one
that's
packet.
what I need. Yeah,
One
love
and
that.
done.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Super convenient.
I spent a lot of time doing the nerdy science on all this good stuff to make it.
All the
convenient.
essential. All the ingredients.
Yep. Okay, I think that's everything from the inside. So you guys are going to laugh, but coconut oil can be from the inside out, because I do MCT oil every day, and that really kind of helps hydrate and oil the skin from the inside out.
And do you put that in your coffee? Do you put that
I do put it in my coffee.
Okay, smoothies?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do that.
I used to make eggs with coconut oil. It's good. It has a little coconut flavor
Yeah.
to your eggs whenever
I
you
love
instead of using
coconut
butter
oil.
and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I cook with it a great deal myself.
This is my skin cream. I love this. It's my hair cream. I have really thick curly hair, but
And
so
it's
this
coarse
is great
too, right?
Yeah, it's really
Coarse,
coarse. But I use this especially on my neck and décolleté, and especially when I go to bed at night. I do that little fascia blaster thing, and so I'll put this coconut oil on the back of my legs and thighs, and I do my little fascia blaster thing.
Nice.
And it just keeps, especially like around my mouth, really hydrated. It's very oily and greasy, so it
just
wouldn't
gonna
be
ask
something
about
you'd
that.
put on to go out or anything like that. But it's great nighttime, or if you're just home on a Saturday or something
So
like
not
that.
under my makeup.
But
I actually do.
you might be able to.
You recognize this.
I do. Dramatically different
Yeah.
moisturizing lotion.
We don't
right?
have any stuff. I don't even know if we can show these brands. But anyway, I love this. Ellie used to work
it's
around.
benefiting. Well, I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
know.
I was with Clinique for years. I love Clinique product.
So she
It's,
introduced this to me, and I've used that consistently. It's just really nice.
And
it's
this is
thin.
oil free. Typically, Clinique products are going to be oil and fragrance free.
Looks a little scummy from being on my makeup.
That means you're using it.
Whose makeup counter doesn't look a little
Yeah.
yucky, right?
Yeah. But one thing I do want to say that people forget to do, they ask me all the time, they ask me about serums, they ask me about what do you do for your skincare regimen? And people really forget to just get a great moisturizer.
Yeah.
Just a great moisturizer without having all these treatments inside. And just don't forget to moisturize.
Yeah.
I used to, when I was little, I used to put vitamin E oil all over my face before I went to bed, so that my skin didn't wrinkle.
Your grandma told
I was
you.
like,
yeah.
my mom used to do it, and so I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it. And then now it's funny because I see Hayden, my daughter. She'll go downstairs, and my brother just called me last night and told me that she made this whole concoction out of different
that's
things.
awesome.
Out of
She's
the-
so creative.
mirroring your.
She has like a
that's so cute.
syringe and she putting it all over her face. She's like, my skin. I have to make sure that it looks nice.
How precious. I missed out having a daughter.
Yeah,
You
we
did
got
too.
boys.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we got boys.
Well, I grew up a little boy, so it's nice to be able to live the life of a little girl.
Yeah,
too.
sometimes she'll say when I was a little boy. That's
When
great.
I was a
Well,
when
I
I was
had my little
body's
boy
son.
stage. I had my. I mean, I think I'm still a little bit of a
I'm a hybrid human. That's what I am.
tomboy. Is
Hybrid
what that
human.
is the right
I
term
love
for
it.
that. But
Little
I like
girl
to dig in the
parts, but
dirt.
I'm as boyish as I am gross. I got this after you said
I
to
love
get
this
that.
stuff, yes.
It's amazing.
I just pulled hair off of it.
Oh.
It's really bad, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Our props are a little lacking today. We need a little.
It's bio oil. You can get this at Walgreens. I absolutely love this stuff. Again, this
Walmart
is a
also.
little bit greasy. It's great for like a sunburn or like a curling iron burn, which I get those all the time. But
Is that what it's for?
you can,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I just put it all over my face at
yeah,
night.
yeah. No, it's super good hydration. And you know, the interesting thing is people are scared of oil, but when you use a good hydrating oil, it won't cause acne. It actually helps
Okay.
acne.
Yeah.
Because part of what acne is it's pores that are too open, too big, that aren't hydrated, and they're trying to suck in
Oh, okay.
more moisture,
And
and,
there's-
then bacteria gets down in there, and it gets
Draws that
this, this
So
sort of
instead, fill it with some
infection.
good oil. And
Yeah, fill it with good
And
oil.
there's also what's called the moisture barrier.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have some repair required in your moisture barrier there, that should
Yeah.
probably assist in that.
Yeah. And hydration, drinking plenty of water. I don't have any
absolutely.
water here in my bag right now, but
Hydrate.
nobody drinks enough water. Yeah, it's crazy.
You know, I like to recommend to clients that you get a minimum of half your weight. So if you don't know where a starting place is, half your weight in ounces.
Oh yeah,
It's a
and that
really good start.
8-ounce glasses is crap because
Yeah.
it's not enough. Most
It's not
people
enough.
most people at a minimum it should be like 12 to 16 glasses of 8 ounces of water a day.
Yeah, so
that's-
take your weight and divide it and just start there. And if you're outside and you're doing a lot more activities,
Doing more.
add to that, bump that up.
yeah, you have to
Sure.
accommodate for that.
Mhm.
Retin-A, I love Retin-A. This is by prescription.
I'm out.
But what is that for?
out of my retina.
Fine lines and wrinkles. It also works for acne and things like that. But it's a vitamin A derivative, and which is
that
good
one
for
that you
fine
have to-
lines and wrinkles.
Is that one that can affect your hormones? Like you have to take a birth control? If you
Oh no, that's Accutane. For
Oh,
acne.
okay,
Yep,
okay,
yep. That's a
okay.
really powerful vitamin A.
Okay,
This is
okay.
really mild and it's a
Okay.
low percentage. But especially if you're in that age range of around 40 to 50, this is a great thing, just kind of maintenance and helps with fine
Yeah,
lines.
I'm out. I'm glad you
Okay.
brought that up because I need to.
We'll
add
get you
that.
taken
I
care
need
of.
to get that renewed.
It's a prescription?
So
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still digging just a little bit. I don't know if there's anything else. So, this is, I use this company for a good cream cleanser, and it's got a little glycolic acid in it, which is a little bit of a chemical type peel kind of thing. So I use this as my cleaner. Oh, and then I had an esthetician tell me one time, you're probably like, why do I have diaper wipes?
Diaper wipes.
But I had an esthetician tell me not to use diaper wipes, and they do make some on the market that are makeup cleansing wipes. But I started getting these little things called milia, these little
those
white
little
things,
white-
and I was getting them on. So
weird.
I
And
started
they do
washing
happen.
under my
They happen right
Yeah,
in there a
they're
lot.
clogged
wait,
pores.
the eyes, they
is
are.
that from the wipes?
That's for the makeup.
For makeup.
Oh, okay.
From
Okay.
leaving your makeup
You're not
on.
getting it
Gotcha.
off.
And
Yes.
so you have to go to the esthetician and have those like popped out, and that really hurts.
Yeah,
when
they
you
have
do
to be
that.
extracted.
So I just used a little wet wipe under my eye, and then I was using them under my eyes, and I stopped getting those little milia, but I was getting them like up here
there,
in my
yeah.
eye, because I wasn't taking off my
Eyebrows?
top of my
Yeah.
eyes, so I cleaned the top of my eyes
I
really
gotcha,
well
yeah.
now, because when you wash your face, you're getting all this,
Yeah.
but you're not getting all this. So yeah,
I
love
do.
that.
I get that off.
Okay,
Yes.
now we're going to talk about teeth just a little bit. Let me straighten them
Oh,
up.
yeah.
So
Back to teeth.
this comes up a lot. There's another coconut oil here. It's got a little petroleum in it, but I use that on my hair. But anyway, and I know you guys probably use a whole lot of other stuff, but this is just kind of my trick bag.
No, I know.
So
yeah,
when I
they
brush
make
my
it quick.
teeth, I have these two different kinds of toothpaste. So I use this Sensodyne because my teeth are kind of sensitive.
Okay, I use
and
this, yeah.
I use the bleach on my teeth, and I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. But this helps with the sensitivity, and it's got whitening in it. And then there are some chemicals in this that, as a natural girl, but you got those trade-offs sometimes. This is all natural, and a dear friend of mine just got this for me, and it's activated charcoal. I absolutely love this. I also have a little tub of charcoal, and I promised to bring you some.
and you didn't.
I'm going to, But this is, so it'll turn your teeth black while you're brushing with this or when you're using the powdered charcoal.
Sexy.
And sexy, yeah. You look like like you've been doing meth or something.
Oh, nice.
Is that what happens?
Yeah, it like turns it totally, black. The meth makeover, you've heard of that.
Oh, no.
But this is no GMO and gluten-free and no chemicals.
Is this a toothpaste?
Yeah, so,
Okay.
and it's black. You can pop it open and look. And so I brush with that. And,
Oh, wow.
oh, here's my little metabolic pack. I have one of these open in here. That's great. Okay, and then this is my teeth whitener. And I ordered this on Amazon. No kidding. This is like $10. And so it's these tubes, and it's called carbamide peroxide, and I think I usually get like the 33%. Now this will make your
Wow.
teeth sensitive, I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
But they do have this little guide on here that you can see how white your teeth are, and you can kind of
Gotcha.
track it. And then it comes with, I know I'm gonna lose my microphone here, but you can watch me.
I'll help you.
These little trays, these are probably kind of
Yep.
yucky because I probably need to clean them a little bit better, soak them. My retainer always looked like
We
this
won't zoom
too.
in on that.
Yeah, don't.
Don't zoom in.
Typical
on that.
retainer.
Anyway, it goes in like this, and you fill the little tray with this stuff. And sometimes I'll put a little coconut oil in my gums so my gums don't get
Oh,
so
I like that
sensitive.
idea. Yeah, because it's hard to keep it from oozing out onto your gum line.
Yeah.
So that's a good tip. I
Yeah.
like that.
And then I use this Crest Whitening mouthwash. I love this.
That makes your teeth sensitive too.
Yeah, it will make your teeth a little sensitive, so you do have to be a little careful with that. And then one of my little
We don't
known-
want to be bleacherexics.
No, we don't.
So what's a good recommendation on how often?
Sometimes it just depends. If I've been drinking red wine for a while, my teeth are a little stained, I might do it every night for like 3 days.
Because they are stunning.
And then I'll do it like, a week apart kind of thing.
Okay.
So
Those pearly whites are gorgeous.
Yeah.
They really
I
are.
think.
They're always pretty.
Thanks.
Pretty.
and then,
And one more thing you do is the thread lips.
Okay, we'll talk about this.
Yes.
One of the other things I do with my teeth is a towel. After you brush your teeth, kind of buff them.
Really?
Yeah. And
Like
then
when
you
you're
can-
getting your teeth cleaned, they
Yeah.
put a little buffer
Yeah,
on there?
yeah. So
Okay.
I just use a towel, like a wash rag, and I just kind of buff them off. And you can put a little coconut oil on it. It kind of makes them pop a
You
little
could
bit.
get a nail buffer and just not use it on your nails and just use one of those little.
Yeah, just be
Would that
careful.
work?
You want to take the enamel off. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 That would not look good.
Yeah, that would not look good. And coconut oil, actually people do coconut oil draws. You can,
What? Yeah.
Yeah, you can put coconut oil in a little liquid and keep it in your mouth like 3 to 5 minutes.
And you are supposed to suck it through your teeth
Yeah.
and so forth, right?
Yeah.
Right? And what does that do for
It
me?
whitens everything.
It
yeah.
does,
Yeah, it
really?
pulls toxins out.
Okay.
There are people who believe in like coconut oil draws, like it's a big deal. Okay, and then
So
the
we'll
oth-
make these.
Okay,
We'll put these
yeah.
on the website. We'll
Yeah,
do that. We'll have
yeah.
all her list of her favorite things on the website. So
Yeah.
we'll make that available
And
to you.
these are really easy and don't cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
And pretty simple. And then the other thing that we do in the office, of course, I've been doing Botox for probably 20 years.
Wow.
You form those lines and then those lines stick.
I've
so.
never done Botox ever. I'm actually frowning right now.
Me
You see
neither,
my
Ellen.
forehead? No.
Yeah, no,
just want my
I'm
face.
so mad right now. And now I'm really excited.
I'm really
Now
furrowing.
I'm
Yes.
just
Yeah.
unhappy.
Oh my
Now I'm
gosh.
happy.
Yeah. Me too. Love it.
No,
Is my face changed?
no.
I didn't start until I was about 43, and so I'm 51 now. So it's not too late to get started on that regimen.
And when it's done
and even
right-
at her age, baby dose. Just
Yeah, right,
baby
baby
dose.
dose.
Yeah.
When it's done right, it looks very natural. It's
Yes, if it's
overdone,
done right.
and it's just crazy.
I've had the Spock eyebrows before. If you've ever experienced that, where they get you and it's just these big peaks.
You look really great right now.
Except my
Oh, we got to work on
We
that.
gotta do mine.
No,
But
you're
anyway.
perfect. You're perfect.
Yeah, anyway.
We just
I'm
talked about
51.
that. Oh,
It's
yeah.
going to be, it's not going to be like it once was, the one I was this age over here. Yeah, it's
And we do
perfection.
stem cells, so like the vampire facelift, which is great. We do the threads, and I'm going to talk about that on the whiteboard segment.
Okay, great.
Which we need to get to ASAP. So we should take a break.
Okay, we should
Yes.
take a break.
All right. We love y'all, and we'll be right back
We'll be
in
right
just
back.
a minute. Stay beautiful. I'm Dr. Tammy, the Hormone Queen. In my almost 20 years of experience in working with tens of thousands of patients, I found that hormones have everything to do with weight loss. There are fat burning and fat storing hormones, so you have to maximize the fat burning and minimize the fat storing hormones. I've created Dr. Tammy's 21-day metabolic solution, which will help you heal your metabolism and lose weight. Very exciting. So what do we have? We have my daily metabolic support, which is formulated with all the ingredients to help your fat burning hormones work better and to minimize your fat storing hormones. I also have a great whey protein if you need a little bit of a meal replacement or just to help with some of the appetite. Helps with that glucose metabolism because let's face it, sugar storage, insulin, those issues are huge with trying to lose weight. And when you crave sugar, it's just no fun. So you're never hungry when you're doing this. Our Detox Complete helps heal the gut so that your body can absorb all these nutrients, because if you don't heal the gut first, then you're wasting your money on all this stuff. So I wanted to make sure you have all those great amino acids and anti-inflammatories. And one of the things that we found is most people are not overweight, they're inflamed. And so you have to treat the inflammation for you to lose the weight and for it to be sustainable. I also have my secret weapon, which I absolutely love, which is methylated vitamins. This is L-methylfolate, and this helps clear toxins because most people are not only inflamed, but they're toxic. So this helps clear all of that and helps your hormones work better. And then we have a great probiotic. There have been studies that have shown that people who are overweight have different bacteria in their guts than people who are thin. So if you want to be thin, you need the thin bacteria. So this probiotic helps heal the gut, and all of these things together help your metabolism work better and help you lose weight faster. Hi, Dr. Tammy here. Welcome back to the whiteboard segment, which is now a chalkboard segment. I'm just going to share a little bit of information with you. Some things that you can do to both preserve beauty and anti-aging. So let's just talk about beauty just a little bit. I always have to make sure beauty is spelled right. So if we were to draw somebody's face here, and here's their hair, a couple of different things that we can do is, I always say that Botox is reserved for everything kind of eyes up. So if you have wrinkles up here, crow's feet, what we call the 11s, all that's really good for Botox. And Botox is a toxin basically, that's a little scary, but it numbs the muscles. And there's two types of wrinkles that form. So there's two types of wrinkles. And what happens is, whenever you make facial expressions over time, and some of that's genetic, so if you squint a lot or you're out in the sun a lot and you form these lines here, or these crow's feet from squinting, or these 11s from, they call it the mad look, then over time, those dynamic lines become static lines, which then form the wrinkles. One of the other things that happens is the collagen beneath the skin breaks down, and you'll know this by any kind of gray discoloration as we age. Gravity starts making that drop just a little bit. And so for collagen rejuvenation, we have different solutions. One of them is stem cells, and stem cells are made by your own blood and oftentimes called the vampire facelift. So you draw your blood, spin it down to the platelet-rich plasma, and inject those stem cells into the deep collagen. You can also do topical with small microneedles and things like that. We call that microneedling. But you can inject those stem cells into the collagen, and you can do that anywhere. You can do it in the neck, you can do it in all parts of the face. For migraines, you can do it all sorts of different areas in the upper head where you make those, deep muscle movements, or in the back of the neck, even in the TMJs, things like that in the muscles. So that can really help. So this is not always about beauty. It can be about helping you regenerate, if you have TMJ problems or migraines and different things like that. One of the other things that we can do is collagen fillers, which basically, a lot with gravity and with the sagging that happens with gravity and volume loss, you can go in there and you can fill in with collagen. You can also enhance the lips, and all sorts of things you can do with different types of collagen, like Restylane, and you've probably heard different types of collagen. One of the new things that we're doing in our office, we also have laser, so we can do laser resurfacing on the skin. And one of the other new things that we have in our office now is something called threads. So this is basically a cannula that has thread in it, and what we do is we literally inject that into the face, and we can pull it tight, and we can pull up the skin that's lost gravity, and it kind of works like a curtain. So if you've ever cinched a curtain rod or cinched your pants around a belt, basically what we do is pull that skin up, and it's what we call a sutureless facelift. So you can lift the face, and you want different vectors. So the more vectors, the more threads that you put in. If you just pulled one line, it would look funny and the skin would pull in a funny position, but you do multiple threads, and so it literally pulls the skin up, which is a beautiful thing because you don't have the downtime of a facelift. It is a little bit of a procedure, so you can have some bruising and some discomfort, but it's not like a facelift where you have all the sutures and have to heal from that, anesthesia, all those kinds of things. So that's just done under a local, so there's really not much downtime with that. Downtime with Botox, you don't have any of that. Downtime with collagen or even stem cells, you might get a little bruising, so you don't want to do it right before a party. We usually recommend doing these procedures on a Friday, so that if you do get a little bruising, it's no big deal over the weekend. And then with the threads, we also have what are called smooth threads, and it works a lot like collagen. So you can put that in areas where the skin is starting to break down a little bit, and you can also do some thinning, but it also can work like filler. These threads absorb within about 2 weeks, so it's not like these threads stay in there, because that's a little creepy. These threads have been used in cardiac heart surgeries and pediatrics in kids for over 30 years, so we know that they're safe. We know that there's very little reaction to these, and after they absorb, you start getting some collagen regeneration around the area where the thread is. So these last about 2 years. When you think about how long different things last, Botox usually lasts about 3 to 6 months, depending on how much you absorb it. So it is a little bit of a commitment for these procedures, because you have a little bit of maintenance. But the nice thing about the threads, and even the smooth threads, they can last up to 2 years. Collagen can last up to 2 years. There's also a deeper filler that we can do that has calcium in it, almost like bone. That lasts up to 3 years sometimes. So it's a little bit deeper filler, but we have all sorts of different options. So hope you learned something new here. All sorts of fun things we can do. Not much pain. We minimize it with local anesthesia and things like that. So anything that's a little more invasive, we can make super comfortable for you. So we'll see you right back here on The Naked Doctor. We've had a great show this week. Thank you for being with us. Allie's got a few quick tips she wants to leave you with in addition.
Yeah, I do. We talked about hydrating, but I think one of the things that people forget to do is exfoliate, because that moisturizer can't really get in there. And I talked about moisturizing being a thing that people leave out. It's just a really good moisturizer. They can't get in there if you don't get that skin moving. And as we age, your hormones, kind of trigger that cellular turnover. And so when that's off, the older you get, it just doesn't crank like it used to. So a really mild, nice exfoliator all over, really, but specifically the face. And getting enough sleep, guys. I mean, that is really
which is hormone balance too. Because you stop sleeping well through menopause, hot flashes, and all that.
And back to working from the inside out. Eat the rainbow.
Yeah.
Eat the rainbow.
You can't eat junk food and expect not to age and your skin to go wonky.
Yeah. If it has a shelf life on it and it'll never go bad, it's probably not that great for you.
Yeah.
But if it, is fresh and it can go bad quickly, that's usually good for you. So
veggies.
It's easy.
All right, we've had a great show. Hope you got lots of good beauty tips today. You can check out our website, healingartscenter.com. Get a free copy of the Balancing Act book. Check us out on Facebook. Comment if you want to hear more tips. We can always share. I do Facebook Live videos almost every day. Kind of depends on what's going on with me, but I share these tips all the time, and you can go back and get a little more intensives with the teeth whitening and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and we'll make your favorite things available on the website too, and some of these tips also.
Oh, cool.
Tips from Dr. T, and then if you have any questions or suggestions on show topics, hit us up on Facebook.
And like us on Facebook.
The Naked Doctor Show, and just message us on there. We'll return your message. So, yeah.
Awesome. We'll see you back next week on The Naked Doctor Show.
Stay beautiful.
Beautiful.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.